Of course, Wayne Rainey is quickest, if he is quickest at all, on the part of the track that counts, and that's the lead into the start and finish straight. So
that's where the stopwatches are.
Absolutely, and that's where the checkered flag will be. Oh, dear me, and Rainey was out a bit wide there again, but this is where Schwantz has a tight line there and really squirts the power on down into the chicane, which is back to second gear. Looks very, very fast on our camera angles there, but I've seen many a man grass tracking. So, last lap.
What's the gap? What's the gap?
Not very much, I think.
I don't think it's 0.7 of a second, is it, Keith?
No, not in a million years.
No way.
Not a chance of it. They'd be lucky if it's a 0.2 of a second difference at the moment. So he really is in a good position, Kevin. But he has not got to make a mistake here. If he makes one mistake, gets the power on a little bit too early.
One twitch, one slide.
Anything out of the seat, doesn't matter what it is. One single mistake, and he's looking like at the moment that
Rainey's going for it.
Absolutely.
Rainey's charging.
It looks like Rainey is trying to make the move, and this is the part of the track I was saying that Kevin Schwantz looks the quickest on. But Rainey was out there towards the dirt. Well, I'm not even going to make a prediction.
All bets are off, Keith. I think we're going to have to wait for the official result if this sort of thing keeps up.
Well, you've never liked parting with money.
And Wayne Rainey doesn't like parting with victories, does he? Schwantz is closer here, but it's slower corner.
Always brings them
stretch
together.
out again.
And Gardner is nowhere in it now. You can't even see Gardner in the background there.
So Wayne Gardner is effectively confirmed.
He's only just coming through the horseshoe now, which is...
Gardner's not going to worry the top two. Gardner's in third on the roster. If he finishes this lap, it's the gap between these two men. Wayne Rainey.
And Schwantz was absolutely fully sideways on there, which is the sort of thing that you cannot afford to be doing if you've got to maintain this.
I wonder if Rainey's got it. I really do.
Listen to the bit that count. We've got two rights now. Double rights, third gear. Then a little bit of a straight. Cadlora dumped it there on 250s last year, you'll remember. Then we got the right-hander here. Oh, and Schwantz out to sit. Now that could be decisive. Now we've got a right-hand kink next, which is fourth gear, almost flat. Oh, and Kevin was right out towards the dirt. Another right-hand kink.
That's half a second, that gap,
the next,
at least.
That's kink. We're on the left-hander, down towards the start and finish now. We've got the chicane to go now, and that looks to me like Wayne Rainey has managed to eke that little bit out that he needs.
Who'd have believed it?
In the chicane, on the grass,
no,
and that's it.
That's it, he's done himself.
Oh, dear me.
Would you believe it? Of Wayne Rainey, of all people. Of all people, that Wayne Rainey would do that at the last corner. When? Did he but know it? Did he but know it? I think Wayne Rainey had that race won.
Well, I mean, he obviously wasn't in a position to know exactly the time. There's
Mr. and Mrs. Schwantz, Mum and Dad. Oh. And they are taking congratulations. Rainey knows, doesn't he?
Well, of course he knows.
Of course he knows, Julian. He came past the flag second. What are you talking about?
Your powers of observation are not as good as your mathematics.
Shall I complete that sentence?
Well, let's have a look at this. Wayne Rainey really got that in and looked a bit wide there. He went in there a little bit late on the brakes and he even had his left foot down and had to go into the where the plants are over there.
Nearly took Schwantz. Schwantz was on that line.
Yeah, but having said that, if that had been Cadlora and Bradle, they'd have been locked together on the grass over here, wouldn't they? Remember the 250 from Misano a couple of weeks ago. But there's Mum and Dad.
Shirley and Jim.
Having a big discussion. But I mean, ecstatically pleased, I would think, after that. Oh, another camera angle. Yeah, you can see he just got that so wide on the brakes.
He was just too hot into the last corner.
Well, there could be several reasons for it. I mean, it might have been that he just managed to get himself out in a dusty piece or something. That doesn't sound very credible. I've got to say that I think he just overcooked it on the way in there because he is so devastated. Wayne Rainey looked
That's the
so
Radigators you're looking
disappointed.
at, not Kevin Schwantz. Teammate of the man who is most definitely the winner. And yes, I mean, the body language of Wayne Rainey there, Keith, says, doesn't it, that he